Have you been wanting to travel to a high altitude place, but maybe, you stopped thinking that it might just worsen your MS? Well, I think you should reconsider about it. I welcome you back to my channel, Exploring MS. And in today's video, I want to share about a place that I recently visited, which was again, a very high altitude place. So, by high altitude, I mean like 18,000 feet above. So yes, that definitely can be considered as high altitude, right? And this place I'm talking about is in, of course, India. And people who are watching this video and who are Indians would know it is Leh Ladakh. And Leh Ladakh, traveling to this place is like, I believe, every Indian's dream or wish. It was mine. So for people who are not from India, this place is like an adventure destination. It is definitely not just in high altitude, but the road which takes you to Leh Ladakh in itself is very, very adventurous. So there are no pitched roads, so you might have to travel those off-roading, and then you might have to cross those water bodies, so those kind of things, right? And it's definitely not meant for the faint-hearted. It's tough. The terrain in itself is very rough. So I was skeptical, when I read in Google that, patients or people with MS should avoid high altitude. So I was thinking like, should I or should I not? But then I thought, let me give it a try. And I'm glad that I did. Even though it was tough, the second day, I felt difficulty in breathing. It was something very similar to what I face when I go through my rituximab dose, and when the drip goes very fast, my heart burns, right? I think I have spoken about it earlier in my other videos also. Whenever the drip goes a little fast, there's some burning sensation when I breathe. I mean, I feel like my chest is burning. That was the similar kind of a feeling that I was getting, on the second day of my trip. But then I took some medication and oxygen, and then the next day onwards I was fine. Now, I had not thought I will face all this because I am a mountain person, right? But this trip was definitely a very, very high altitude. So the highest that I've been in this trip is 18,000 feet, which is at Khardungla. So surprisingly, it was a group tour, and it was a rally rather, and we just parked our car. It was a road trip, of course, right? And we parked our car and we just put on the blasting music, and all of us were dancing at 18,000 feet. So that was really, really amazing. I mean, it was something that I had not anticipated that I might be doing it, but I did. In fact, I had carried a lot of chocolates thinking that it will help me while I'm traveling to those high altitude place. But then I did not eat any chocolate there. In fact, I was thoroughly enjoying it. So all I want to say here is, if you have thought of something, please do it. Don't Google. I mean, I Googled and it was not something good that I read about it. But then I think it's all your mental capacity, how much you can, push yourself. So I think, if you have dreamt for it, you should do it. But take precautions. You have to carry, oxygen, which we had done. If you have motion sickness, you have to take those medications. If you have mountain sickness, of course, take precautions, right? With precautions, I'm sure you will be able to, go and make this trip a success. So yeah, don't let, MS restrict you from doing what you've always wanted to do, because I felt that if you've put your heart on it, you will be able to achieve it. I mean, no matter what kind of a struggle that you're going through, if you really want to, and if you keep yourself mentally strong, I am sure you will be able to achieve it. So in case you have been wanting to do something like this, I don't think there's any kind of a fear of not doing it. I mean, with precautions and with added medications, I think you should be able to achieve it. So definitely go for it. I hope this video helps, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.